Recently in March, I made a video about the Falcons. I said the Falcons did not choke in Super Bowl 51. And I learned, this was one of my first sports videos I ever made. I learned a lot about life, about filmmaking, about everything from that video. One of the first things I learned was, I got a ton of death threats from this video. And I learned that my opinion on the Super Bowl was not a hill worth dying on at all. I think I made some points that I don't agree with anymore. I learned a lot from that video, though. I also learned it is really hard to change people's minds. Even if you have a good plan, even if you make great points, people do not want to change. People go out of their way and do everything they can to avoid making life change. It's funny, if you look at the comments on that video, no one actually comments on the main points I made about the Super Bowl. People comment on my hair, saying my hair's bad or my voice is terrible. They comment on my video editing skills. No one talks about my points about the Super Bowl. No one comments on the fact I made a great argument for why the Patriots won the game, the Falcons didn't choke. But that's because people are always looking for reasons not to change. People do not want to change. So earlier this week, Lavar Ball came out and made a proposal for a new basketball league. Lavar Ball has an idea. He wants to change the way high school kids enter the NBA, change the route from high school to the NBA for teenagers. This is an alternative to college. So instead of going to college basketball, in theory, you'll be able to join Lavar's league. It's like a Z League, whatever league you want to call it. You can join Lavar's league, make a little bit of money instead of going to college. It's a different route. I mean, there are so many reasons why this will not work. First off, it's not a fully developed plan, and that's one of the bigger problems. But it's definitely not going to work. And everyone is attacking Lavar Ball's plan. They're saying it's a bad plan, yada yada. They're right. They're totally right. It's a bad, half-baked idea that Lavar Ball has. But there's no need to attack Lavar Ball's plan. You need to think bigger. The reason why Lavar Ball's league will not work is because no one wants to change. Nobody wants to change the way they do things in this world. So when Lavar Ball proposes a new alternative to college, you're not just attacking NBA players. You're attacking the way people go about life. Because our society, right, wrong, or indifferent, really values college. Our society thinks college is the right thing to do when you graduate high school. We don't separate athletes from regular people at all. We don't. We really don't. No matter how many times I make the argument that Lavar Ball and his family are not normal human beings, we can't separate them. And so you are attacking everyone who went to college. When you make that proposal, you're attacking the way everybody for the last 50 years has gone about their life, going to college. That is the current system we have in America for athletes, for basketball players, for football players, for students, for engineering students, for theater students. No matter what you are, when you graduate high school, the current belief system, again, right, wrong, or indifferent, the belief system is you go to college. And Lavar Ball is telling people, nah, you don't need to go to college. And that right there is why Lavar Ball will fail. He's trying to upheave the whole system. He's trying to take on college basketball by himself and change the way people go about their business. That will not work. Because I made some good points about the Super Bowl. I made a good argument for why the Patriots, in fact, won the game and the Falcons did not choke. And yet no one even listened to that. They couldn't get past my hair. So you're telling me Lavar Ball, who doesn't have a good plan? I had a good plan. I made good points. Lavar Ball hasn't even made a good plan. So it's definitely not going to work. People look for every excuse and every reason they can not to change. So stop criticizing Lavar Ball's plans. Stop criticizing this or that. Just be aware. Think bigger. Nobody wants to change the way they live their life. And that is why Lavar Ball and his new league will absolutely fail and will not work.